Hello everyone, welcome back to Shri FC. Hopefully you all are well and good and having a very good time because at my place is little freezing, wearing so many clothes right now. It's absolutely freezing. But this is a fiery coming week for Chelsea. We are back in one of the most prestigious cup competition in the world in the FA Cup, and then we have got the match against Middlesbrough in the Carabao Cup first leg. Preston and Middlesbrough, two matches that can change the fortune of a season and get the Todd Boehly era at Chelsea kick-started and getting us back on track. In this video, I'm going to talk a lot on why the cup competition could kick-start the Todd Boehly era and why it could get us back on track. So before I start, just like, subscribe, share and let me know your opinion in the comment section. Or do you agree and your humble opinion on the topic? So first of all, let's go and look at our Chelsea squad right now and let's go at the goalkeepers. Petrovic has really been impressive, but Petrovic is still a very young goalkeeper who still has a lot to learn. Sanchez is a bit more experienced, but even Sanchez has not won a lot of silverware. Hopefully Reece is back and well very soon in 3 or 4 months, and hopefully his recovery goes very well. But Reece has experience winning a Champions League, has experience winning a Club World Cup. Same with Chile. Thiago Silva, it could be his last year at Chelsea, so he has got the pedigree. But then Badiashile, then we've got Disasi, then we've got Wesley Fofana, a young core who still haven't experienced a lot of trophy. Wesley Fofana did win an FA Cup against us, but still he has to do a lot more in his career. And then you go on to the midfield right now. Enzo, he won a World Cup, but he still has a lot to do in the club football. You go on to Moses Caicedo, he's still very young. Romeo Lavia, Conor Gallagher, Andre Santos, Carney Chukwuemeka. We go to the attacking department. Makalda Mudryk, very inexperienced and young player. Noni Madueke, Palmer, Jackson. Sterling is the one, you can say, the highest player in terms of pedigree we've got in the squad. Bari hasn't got the Champions League, but he's the player who's got the most pedigree. And right now, being very honest, I love Sterling, but he has not been performing the best in comparison to the young players. But this is why this team needs to experience winning something and experiencing reaching the final line, reaching the final goal and tasting what a silverware means. When we talk about Chelsea, blue is the color, football is the game, we are all together and winning is the aim. At Chelsea, winning should always be the aim. Yes, we are in a different era. Yes, we are right now in a mid-table era, but all eras come and go. We are bad right now, but in 2-3 years time we'll be good. But I don't want to be good where we finish 6th, but we don't have a glory to show for it. I will take a 7th finish this season, but I want to see my club lift the silverware even if we go on to finish 8th, because being relevant, being at the top level, reaching the final line keeps the project attractive and keeps the project going on the right track. Right now, we are a project club. We aren't the Chelsea we used to be, but we can be. We are not this Chelsea, but we can be this Chelsea in 3 or 4 years' time. Why this Chelsea was able to win the Champions League, why they were able to go against the odds. If you can see properly this picture, the Champions League, why we were able to do that? Because whenever there was difficulty, everybody said Chelsea is a banter club. We used to win trophy and used to show what we were capable of. We were winners. We were champions. Under Maurizio Sarri, our fans were saying F off to the manager, and he went on to win the Europa League, beating Arsenal 4-1 in final game of Eden Hazard. And then before the season, under Antonio Conte, we lost to Newcastle 3-0 on the final day of the season, and even after all the bad season we had, beating the favourites Manchester United 1-0 in the FA Cup final courtesy of Eden Hazard penalty. Even after all the troubles we faced, we won the Champions League when many people did not even give us a chance against Atletico Madrid. This side went there and done that because winning was the aim. I know the ownership is gone, I know the club is different, but we need to keep the winning mentality alive. In 3 years' time, when we are back on the final track, we are on the good way. I want us to go there and taste winning trophy. When you taste winning trophy, you stay relevant. Your project stays relevant. Your mentality stays relevant. You look at Tottenham Hotspur. They won the Carabao Cup in 2008. But after that, they have got so many good seasons. They reached a Champions League final. They finished second in the league, getting 86 points. But who remembers that? Because yes, you got 86 points. Yes, you went on to finish top 4. But nobody remembers that. Arsenal Football Club from 2004 to 14, they did not win nothing before the FA Cup, and at that time they lost a lot of that pedigree, a lot of that the big club mentality. They still have that. They're still one of the best clubs in the world, but they lost a lot of prestige because they did not win any trophy. You can finish top 4, you can finish top 4 and get the Champions League football, but what's the benefit when you aren't ready to win the Champions League, you aren't ready to win the Premier League, and then you do not cover it up with some success, some Premier League, some Champions League? when you don't cover it with some sort of silverware, with some sort of winning, which really keeps the project and the players on the track, where players feel that something great is coming around the corner. If we keep on finishing 5th and 6th, a lot of these players in 3 years' time will start throwing their toys out of the pram. The club is not going in the right way, we don't win a lot of stuff, and they'll keep asking for moves to bigger club in 3 or 4 years. We are Chelsea, we are still one of the greatest club in the world, but your prestige cannot remain forever, cannot remain for eternity. Manchester United, Chelsea, we are all very big club, but if we keep on languishing in the mid-table, we'll lose that prestige very soon. United are something else, Chelsea are not at the level, but we both are top clubs. And if we keep on going to the stretch we are going, we are not going to be back anytime soon, and we need to back it up. When you look to the Premier League, you've got Pep Guardiola, an absolute winner, the guy who never liked losing. You've got Jurgen Klopp, you've got Arsenal team who have a better project than us right now. There is no guarantee we win the Premier League in the next 3 years. There is no guarantee we win the Champions League in the next 3, 10, 15 years. This is why it's important to win the cup competition to bring the glory back. If we go on, we reach the final, we play Liverpool, then it will be a big test to see what the manager is made tactically, and will be a big test to see what these young guys are made up of on the big stage. Let's say we beat Liverpool in the final, we win the Carabao Cup. Let's say we win the FA Cup this season, but we finish 8th in the league. That will help us a lot. Yes, we finish 8th in the league, but who cares? We get Europa League, we win 2 trophies, we reach the final line, we win the big trophies, the players get a taste of trophies, the players get a taste of being respected, or being on the top stretch and winning trophies, and that will help us mentally. We won't have the mentality of mid-table, we'll have the mentality that this team used to have, and then we went on to do better things our previous team used to have. I know this is not the Chelsea squad we used to have, but we need to create that mentality. If we keep on going on this way, we finish 6th in the table, 5th in the table, but we don't win anything, then where will the club go forward? In 4 years' time, we'll become the new Tottenham. We'll become the Arsenal of 2004 to 14. To not be in that situation, we need to win some silverwares. I don't know what the aim is of Todd Boehly. I don't know if does Todd Boehly want Chelsea to win a lot of stuff, or does Todd Boehly just want to earn revenue. But what I want is at least for the managers and the players to taste winning trophies. And even if the owner is not really interested into the project, you go on and you win stuff. You look at FSG, they have one of the best managers in the world in Jurgen Klopp. Their team has tasted silverware, and now you see where they are. When you look at Arsenal, the project has been a success. But even now, if they don't win the Premier League this season, there will be 5 years under Mikel Arteta process with no major trophy and only 1 FA Cup to show for it, and no major trophy in 20 years. I don't want us to be in that situation. 3 years can easily become 6, 9, 12, 15. We don't want to be in that situation. And that brings me to the manager, Mauricio Pochettino, a very good manager who is known to build a project, a very good manager, but he always gets a lot of criticism, a lot of abuse, a lot of disrespect because he did not win anything at Tottenham. Because nobody remembers a team getting 86 points, beating Hull City and Leicester by 7 goals. Nobody remembers when you reach a Champions League final. People remember you for reaching the final line. Even Brendan Rodgers in an FA Cup to show for it. I'm a defender of Poch. I think he's doing a good job at Chelsea right now. Not great, but fine job. I can see what he's trying to build. But he has to learn to reach the final line. He has to. He must beat Middlesbrough. He must beat Preston. And then when we go to the Carabao Cup final, I'm not putting any pressure to beat Liverpool, or right now one of the best side in the world. But what I want to see is my manager tactically trying his best and trying to out-tactic Jurgen Klopp, and then let's see what happens on the pitch. Thomas Tuchel, yes, that team was different, but the guy won as a Champions League against all odds, and then we reached every cup final and competed till the last breath. We went to Bernabeu and we put them into silence for 80 minutes. One of the greatest ground in the world, one of the greatest team, and Luka Modric said that Chelsea is one of the toughest opponents he's played in his life, and that only shows the mentality that team had. I want us to create a new mentality. This is a new project, a new team, new group of players, but the mentality of my club should continue, and that is winning is our aim, and we need to show that on the pitch. And a manager sadly has a history of bottling. He has reached so many finals, Carabao Cup final, Champions League final with Tottenham. He has reached so many FA Cup semi-finals, but Poch has never crossed the final line, and that will always be a negative mark on his CV. And I think Poch is going to be at Chelsea for whole 2 years of his project, and then let's see will that contract be extended or not. If his reign at Chelsea needs to be successful, he needs to bring the fans' trust back. He needs to show us he has a minerals and get us a trophy. If Poch can do this, I'm guaranteeing you the fans are going to be in love with this project. They're going to be absolutely invested. And then even if in 2 years we don't have a good league season, but we keep on winning silverware, lift on trophies, my club in 4-5 years can be back. Even if my club is not back, I'm going to support it. Even if we are in the championship, even if we are 15th. But always my aim is for my team to be winning and always really going on for the silverware. This is my opinion on the topic. This is my humble opinion. Please like, please subscribe, please share and let me know your humble opinion. Thank you. Wishing you the best. Have a good day.